Hello, I'm just going to briefly go over your last assignment for this unit before you move on to doing your final project for the course. So for this assignment, you're going to find a poem that you really enjoy. So for example, some students turn to their favorite music group or a poem from their childhood. So you can do a song as well, obviously, because songs are poetry. You can also search the internet for poems, or if you have like a poetry book at home or something, I don't know, and look for a poem that you've never seen before but that stands out to you and that you find appealing. I actually do encourage that kind of exploration just because it gives you the ability to see a wide variety of different works. There's not really any hard rules for finding a poem that you like, so it could be that you like the imagery, it could be that you like the topic it's talking about, the ideas within it, so like the overall meaning. Maybe the rhythm and the rhyme really get to you when you're listening to it or reading it, or maybe it just kind of pulls on your heartstrings and brings up memories for you that make you feel more drawn to it. So once you have found your favorite poem, what you're going to do is you're going to analyze it using the chart below, and this is the same chart that we used to analyze the example of the poem in the last lesson. But once you've gone through the chart and you've answered all the questions, you're going to put all of your answers into a proper paragraph. So you're going to write in full sentences. You're going to indent the first word of your first sentence like you always do. And you're going to explain your answers fully and why you found the work appealing. Okay, so make sure you include that part at the end about why you found it appealing. You could also make why you found it appealing your topic sentence. It really doesn't matter the order that you put it in. You can arrange it however you like as long as you've answered every single piece. So my recommendation to you would be to do it sort of in point form first, and then send your point form answers to me as well so I can see that you've addressed each piece, but then you want to make sure that you're putting everything into full sentences, okay? When you're done, I also need you to attach the song or the poem that you've chosen to the assignment as well, okay? So you're going to go through the poem, you're going to say who's the speaker, so who is the speaker of the poem and the song, who are they addressing, so who are they talking to, what are they talking about, what is the overall message of what they are saying, and what examples of imagery are present. So obviously you're not just going to say, oh, they use sight and they use taste, like you're going to explain. What literary devices are used, so again, you're not just going to say there's a simile, there's a metaphor, there's a personification, like you're going to say what they are, you're going to use the line from the poem that is the simile and explain like this is a simile and it's because they're comparing this and this. What's a personal connection that you make to the poem, so what is it about it that connects you to it, and what is it about it that you find so appealing? Is it that you like the literary devices? Do you like the use of imagery? Is there a specific rhyming pattern that really appeals to you? Is it the personal connection that really appeals to you? Whatever it is, just make sure you explain your answer and put it in full sentences. So when it comes to answering this, if you go back to the last lesson and you look at the responses in the poetry analysis chart for the poem that was used as an example, it'll give you an idea of how to put things into like full sentence form. Just if you're wondering, oh, how am I supposed to expand on this? Okay? So if you have any questions, I'm always available through email, so just let me know. And good luck and have fun, okay? Choose something that you enjoy. Choose a song that you like or a poem that you like.